Let's face it, celebrities tend to be quite the moneymakers due to their careers. However, making a lot of money has never been synonymous with properly managing money, and some celebrities have decidedly mismanaged their cash quite radically. Welcome to our channel, and today we'll be presenting you with our top 10 celebrities who went flat broke countdown. Stay until the end of our video to learn all about these incredible celebrities that, for some reason, have lost all of their hard-earned cash. Also, subscribe to our channel and turn notifications on for more great videos like today. Without further ado, let's begin with our countdown. 10th place, Elon Musk. While not an artistic celebrity, Elon Musk is the closest thing the business and tech world has to Tony Stark from the Marvel universe. While he's currently a billionaire, at some point during his life, he went pretty much broke due to legal problems and bad financial decisions. He said that 2008 was the worst of his life during an interview. I remember waking up the Sunday before Christmas in 2008 and thinking to myself, man, I never thought I was someone who could ever be capable of a nervous breakdown. I felt this is the closest I've ever come because it seemed pretty dark.
I remember waking up on the Sunday before Christmas in 2008 and thinking, this is the closest I've ever gotten.
Despite the $180 million payday, Musk completely ran out of money to live. In 2008, he found himself in divorce proceedings and living off loans from friends. Despite being a newly minted millionaire, all his money was tied up in Tesla and SpaceX. 9th place, 50 Cent. 50 Cent went from a $200 million net worth to a negative $32 million net worth due to a sky-high debt during his later years, caused by bad investments and a big lawsuit after the rapper was ordered to pay $5 million to a woman who says he posted a sex tape of her online. The man, who once promised to get rich or die trying, filed for Chapter 11 protection in a Connecticut court, a move that allowed him to reorganize his finances while developing a plan to repay his creditors. At the time, he estimated his debt at between $10 million and $50 million, and his assets in roughly the same range. He currently has to repay more than $23 million in debt over the next 2 years from the making of this video. 8th place, Marvin Gaye. Marvin Gaye's life was marked by several tragedies, such as his father being fatally shot in 1984, and numerous big successes, such as his hit records and Grammy nominations across the years. However, his biggest trouble included the breakdown of his first marriage to Anna Gordy, the sister of Motown Records founder Berry Gordy. His biggest debt was the unpaid alimony of $600,000, which caused him to declare bankruptcy in 1976. As part of a deal to settle his debt to his ex, he agreed to pay her all the royalties for his next record. The resulting album, Here, My Dear, featured tracks including You Can Leave, But It's Going to Cost You, as Gaye made his feelings about the breakup and his former wife extremely clear. Definitely not a funny situation. 7th place, Lenny Dykstra. Lenny Dykstra had a net worth registered at $58 million back in 2008. And a year before that, he had just bought an $18.5 million mansion in Thousand Oaks, California. He had created his own website for investing ideas, known as Nails Investments, and a magazine created towards athletes' high-end lifestyles, known as Players Club. He also founded a financial advice column on TheStreet.com. He was everywhere when he was at the top of his game. And then, just a year later, he was supposedly a victim of a mortgage fraud, lost his house to foreclosure, and filed for bankruptcy, listing less than $50,000 in assets and $10 to $50 million in liabilities. He was also sentenced to 6.5 months in prison for bankruptcy fraud, concealment of assets, and money laundering in 2012. 6th place, Teresa Giudice. Teresa Giudice was a star from Real Housewives of New Jersey, but her acting stint ended up with her husband filing for bankruptcy in 2009, setting off a series of legal problems from which she hasn't finished breaking free from. After the initial filing, creditors alleged the couple were hiding some of their assets. That led to charges of bankruptcy fraud, along with charges of conspiracy to commit wire and bank fraud. She ended up serving time in federal prison, and her husband is still in prison too. She settled her bankruptcy case in 2016 and is paying back taxes to the IRS and the New Jersey Department of Revenue. 5th place, Joe Francis. Joe Francis was famous for one of the weirdest reasons someone can get famous: getting drunk college girls to get naked and resulting in the videos on late-night TV. While a sinister money-making scheme, it did work for a while until Girls Gone Wild faced some of the biggest legal problems a company could face, such as a stint in prison for filming underage girls and millions of dollars owed to the IRS. On top of that, Joe Francis had a $2 million gambling debt at Steve Wynn's Las Vegas casino, which he refused to pay. Girls Gone Wild declared bankruptcy in 2013, so Wynn couldn't claim those assets to settle the bill.
I mean, that's what they should give the death penalty to stupid juries, because I'm not that person. And you're a retarded jury, and you should be shot dead.
4th place, Allen Iverson. Allen Iverson, also nicknamed The Answer and AI, is a former professional basketball player who was declared eligible for the 1996 NBA draft after 2 successful years at Georgetown. He was named the NBA Rookie of the Year in the 1996-97 season. By the end of his career, he was rated the 5th greatest NBA shooting guard of all time by ESPN in 2008, and was also named the NBA Most Valuable Player for the 2001-2002 season. He was inducted into the Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame in 2016, despite earning around $154 million in salary from his NBA career, and that's excluding money earned from brand endorsements with Reebok and others. Iverson is reportedly broke, having no money to pay for his bills, including around $859,000 he owes to a Georgia jewelry store. He has declared bankruptcy, which might have something to do with him being arrested in 1997. In 2002, his bodyguards assaulted other people for which he had to pay damages, and building a reputation of reckless personality. We can assume he was also reckless with his finances.
I feel bad, you know what I mean? Because I hate for a guy that, you know, great player such as he was that made a lot of money, but,
3rd place, Courtney Love. It seems like being deeply connected with Kurt Cobain, regarded as a god among grunge musicians and a cultural icon that has shaped global music history, didn't make Courtney Love a personal finance guru. Even while having her own band, Courtney Love's money didn't seem to last as long. A serious drug problem and way too much overspending led the singer to massive financial issues that forced her to sell the rights to the Nirvana songs she'd gained a stake in, as well as her house. Considering the conspiracy theories surrounding Cobain's death, though, not a lot of people feel too sorry for her. Things went even further when she was sent to the Los Angeles Superior Court to be tried for libel. She sobbed during the testimony of Canadian businessman Philip Gross, who detailed how he purchased a guitar from one of Kurt Cobain's former guitar techs that was said to have belonged to the Nirvana leader. However, Gross later learned it was a fake. 2nd place, Abby Lee Miller. Abby Lee Miller is one of the most famous stars of Dance Moms, though her fame didn't translate into easy personal finance decisions. She pled guilty to bankruptcy fraud in 2016 as she attempted to hide hundreds of thousands of dollars from her appearance on the show. She also smuggled illegal money into the U.S. A bankruptcy judge handling her bankruptcy proceeding spotted her on TV and realized she probably wasn't as broke as she claimed to be. 1st place, David Cassidy. Finally, we'll be finishing our list with David Cassidy, who's always had an alcohol problem and was charged with a DUI 3 times between 2010 and 2014. In 2014, his wife filed for divorce. Fast forward to 2015, and he's already broke, claiming to owe $10 million to lawyers, banks, and American Express. He eventually died in 2017, so we'll never know if he even paid off his sky-high debt. So what's your opinion on these incredible celebrities who went flat broke? While they did make a lot of money from sports, acting, singing, or anything else, they didn't know how to use it for their financial benefit in the end. Let us know what you think in the comments, and also subscribe to our channel for more great videos like today. We hope you enjoyed our video, and we'll see you next time.